Alright guys, so you guys just saw the video on us lifting the truck. Everything we put on was how it came, but I ended up not liking the stance of it all that much just because the rear was a little bit higher than the front, giving it that factory rake that the trucks usually come with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the shocks, but we're just gonna put the factory blocks and U-bolts back on. So should be a pretty quick process. These shocks come super high, so the lower ride height shouldn't affect it much, and should be pretty quick and simple. Okay. Now we gotta jack it up so we can make sure the holes align. That's good. All right guys, so quick little explanation on what we did today. We ended up putting the stock blocks and U-bolts back on the rear just to have it squat down a little more, because from the factory, the 3-inch the 3-inch suspension kit that we got from Rough Country just raised up the rear a little too much, giving it a little bit of rake, which means that the nose dives down a little bit. So in order to have it squat a little bit more without being too obnoxious, we ended up keeping the new Rough Country shocks still on the truck. So we're still gonna retain that performance of the higher quality shock compared to the factory. But also with the factory blocks, they're a lot shorter. It's gonna drop the rear a little bit, giving it a much better stand. We're gonna go ahead and measure the rear. So we're gonna measure from the ground to the top of the fender, and I went ahead and measured it before we switched them out, and it was 42 with the 3-inch lift kit. So now at about a 41 and an eighth. So it dropped it down almost a whole inch. So it dropped the rear about an inch, and it just gives it a little bit more of an aggressive look. So now it's more or less level. It's a little bit, it's about half an inch higher in the front than in the back, but it gives it a leveled look to it.
They think that this getting caught up in the air business has not even